Hey there! In this video we'll show you the most interesting military artifacts found recently. An ammunition depot. We all know that fierce battles took place in Poland during the World War II. A huge amount of weapons and ammunition is found nowadays in the most unlikely places. In 2017, in Paszków, a whole warehouse of various German-made cartridges was discovered during an old house renovation. Some were in pouches and in excellent condition. As experts said, these cartridges are still suitable for shooting. There were also bullets for German StG-44 assault rifle, which is a rare find. Sturmgewehr 44 is a German machine gun developed during the World War II. Around 450,000 of these were issued. Its specialty is having a greater range of aimed firing due to the use of the so-called intermediate cartridge, which is more powerful and has better ballistics than pistol cartridges used in submachine guns. World War II arms cache. During a local police department building demolition in Ukraine, workers discovered a cache of World War II weapons and ammunition: 2 Hungarian M36 fragmentation grenades, 4 German M24 grenades, 2 Soviet RGD-33 grenades, an Austrian Steyr pistol 1912 version, Mosin rifles, SVT-40 and cartridges of various calibers. Historians believe that there's a possibility that weapons could belong to the Ukrainian insurgent army, which fought on the side of the Nazis against the Red Army. In addition, experts observed that there were huge catacombs under the building that haven't been explored previously. It's quite possible that the bandits' headquarters could be located there. A black digger. Polish police detained a man engaged in excavation at the sites of the World War II. In his basement, he equipped an entire underground workshop for the found weapons restoration. The police seized a dozen pistols and rifles completely ready for use. They also found hundreds of cartridges of various manufacturers and calibers, many spare parts for weapons and grenades. The police said that the grenades are the most dangerous, as they have been lying in the ground for many years and could explode at the slightest touch. The man said that he wasn't going to sell or use anything, being just a collector. Now he faces a prison term. MiG-3 airplane. In the fall of 2020, the searchers found the crash site of the MiG-3 fighter of the World War II. The MiG-3 is a high-speed interceptor fighter but could be used as an attack aircraft or light dive bomber. The plane crashed into the ground at a right angle and plunged into the swampy soil for several meters. Therefore, the searchers had great difficulty extracting the aircraft parts and the pilot's personal belongings from the swampy soil. The blow was so strong that the armor plate broke into several parts. The condition of the found documents and the pilot's clothing was surprisingly good. Studying archival documents, it was possible to find out that the plane made a flight after repairs and most likely crashed for technical reasons. A lot of technical documentation and several sets of clothing for pilots and technicians were found in the cockpit. The best preserved leather helmet and handkerchiefs were embroidered with initials. The remains of the pilot were not found and the seat belts were unfastened. Most likely the pilot managed to jump out with a parachute. Nowadays, the search for the pilot and his future fate continues. 3 soldiers. The Battle of Stalingrad ended with the first major defeat of the German forces on the Eastern Front. More than 300,000 German soldiers and their allies were captured, including Field Marshal Paulus. At the site of these battles, search groups continued to search for unexploded ordnance and dead soldiers. One day, members of the search group Nadezhda found the remains of 3 dead Red Army soldiers. It was clear that they died in their trench while repelling an enemy attack. The remains of all soldiers will be reburied with military honors at the military cemetery. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel not to miss new videos.